Hello, group. Welcome to Extra Rock Corner. I'm your host, Richard May. Today, Oongow. That's what I'm sticking with. Google couldn't help me with pronouncing this. Apparently, it's not really a surfing term, or some such. So, Oongow is what we're going with. Cleveland Surf Rock, my hometown. Met one of the band members covering the store Mistake by the Lake Records. This is a Cleveland-centric show today. Doesn't mean you're not welcome, people from outside of Cleveland or America. But I met at least one of the guys in the band. So, the record is called From the Land of Flammable Waters. Plural, right? Yeah. Flammable Waters. A reference to the infamous Oongow River fire, where the river caught fire because the EPA sucked in the late 60s. Our river caught fire. It's a famous thing. Okay? People went, maybe we need some Environmental Protection Agency thing. It's much better now. People canoe on it and kayak on the river. It's nice. It's nice now. Heck, I even started a water taxi service. It's nice. But back then, it was hot. It was on fire, for Pete's sake. So, and of course there's beer references here. Brewed in Cleveland, Ohio. Made with extra reverb. Surf rock. You love your surf rock? You should. Maybe a little skate thing going on too. Thank you, My Mind's Eye Records, for giving me the opportunity to have this free thingamabob promoting, I'm going to say it the same way twice, Oongow. Okay? So, they're and it will return to where it was on my sticker board right about here. Was it about here? Yeah. Between, now act impressed, guys. You're below AC/DC and beside Kevin K and the Bowery Cats and above Angela Burley and the Holly Moons. See? You're ranked just below AC/DC, and that will be up in the future. When it's on this side, promoting Fred Sonic Smith's old band before he died. So, what surf rock? You know what surf rock is, and it's good surf rock. They don't get a hometown discount. Oongow does good surf rock. This is their third release. Warning. They're not on YouTube. 90+% of the time, the bands I review are on YouTube. Oongow isn't. And YouTube will act confused when you ask for Oongow. they're on band camp, which is a pain in the neck, because pretty much after listening 3 times, they start demanding money. I have 2 devices to listen on, so my phone and my tablet. So I gotta listen to it 6 times before Bandcamp went, how about yellow something? Pain in my butt there, Oongow. Put yourself on YouTube Music so we can listen to you as we wish. You don't have to put the whole 3 releases on. You can put the old one on, just a whet appetite, because you need promotion. You need to hear your music readily. So if you're a fan of Dick Dale, of course you are. Dick Dale even made a comeback in our century. Okay? Surf rock. Remember, you don't have to remember, but remember my review of Mary Hawkins? Surf rock from Oslo, Norway. Did I do this upside down? Did you notice? Dark and stormy night. I think the only time there's surf in Oslo is dark and stormy night, as Snoopy used to start his novels on. Also in Cleveland, the only time we could surf, dark and stormy days. Don't surf on dark and stormy days. No lifeguards to save your butt. Lake Erie isn't a surfing lake. And there is a famous local legendary Cleveland song by the Euclid Beach Band, No Surf in Cleveland, USA. There's no surf. But Oongow loves their surf rock. They do it well. You enjoy it. If you need more surf rock in your life, go to Bandcamp. They've been asking for that much money. I'm cheap. So, I got my 6 free lessons. That's enough for me to understand what it is, and it's great stuff. If it was available on YouTube, I would have saved Pothole Beach, their opening track, Pothole Beach. Boy howdy, that's a Cleveland reference title right there. Potholes. Got potholes in your city? Boy howdy, we do in the spring. Monsters too. Nimbla 9, Gorilla at Large. I like that title. Small Potatoes, Sib Singer, and Mouth Breathing Knuckle Dragger. That has a Cleveland vibe to me too. The whole thing is not even 20 minutes, over 15, don't give me a total time, but it's between 15 and 20 minutes. And as I said, I ran into one of the kids at Mistake by the Lake Records. Another name that Cleveland goes by. Especially if you're from Pittsburgh. So list under rock, surf rock, and Cleveland, the land, as we say in the 21st century. We call Cleveland the land. And the home of Superman. You saw the movie. Cleveland's all over that movie. It was filmed largely in Cleveland. A lot of Cleveland landmarks in the new Superman movie. We're very proud of that. It's a big deal as I'm talking right now. Speaking a week ago. I'm filming a week ahead of time. So, that's everything I gotta say. Nice little EP. Lots of fun. You can get it physical somewhere. And, of course, Bandcamp will, whatever digital is, whatever. So, cool group. Good friends at two of my favorite record stores, Mistake by the Lake and My Mind's Eye. Hi, Charles. And where I got my old thingamabob from Oongow for free. See, I did get a free thing at Oongow to promote them. So, a bit more useful. You gave me access to a file or something to listen to your album, but hey, we're all learning how to do promotion, aren't we? Okay, so great record. You like it, check it out, and by Bandcamp, ask them to put it on YouTube. Come on, guys. So YouTube's cheap. So are all of them. So what can I say? Oh, I prepared this. Remember I mentioned there's a local famous song by the Euclid Beach Band. Euclid Beach was a big amusement park against the lake. Before I was born. It closed when I was born. As a lot of cool things were. And that was done by a bunch of rock journalists from Scene magazine, which still exists. Still exists barely in print media. And it's very much a Beach Boys tribute song. Very nice little song. It's on YouTube. That's on YouTube. No Surf in Cleveland by the Euclid. Like the mathematician. Euclid. Not the most famous rock journalist in music from Cleveland, Ohio. That would be David Thomas from Beer Ubu. Did he die recently? Hopefully you're okay. Well, I don't remember. I believe he died. If you're alive, Dave, sorry. But not to be flippant. We miss you. You haven't heard from you in a while. But Beer Hubu doesn't do big business in Cleveland. Big in France. Kind of like the Pretenders from Akron. Yeah, it does okay here in town, but huge in Europe. Same thing with Beer Hubu. Had to go over the pond, overseas, to make it big time. Come to think of it, Chrissy Hind was a rock journo at one time too. Cleveland journalists are good musicians. How good they were at journalism, discuss. But musicians, hey, we get the Pretenders, we get Beer Hubu, and we got Euclid Beach Band. That's some pretty good music for rock journalists. So, I'm proud of my hometown. We rock. We have the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. You don't. And Lord knows we paid for it in taxpayers' money. So he earned it. You like this video? God bless you if you like this video. So give it a like, will you? Subscribe to the channel, ring the notification bell, and leave a comment. What do you think of Go to Bandcamp, our YouTube channel? You're killing me here. Or YouTube, put it on YouTube. I have a pretty fast rule of it has to be on YouTube for me to review it. But I made an exception. That is my hometown discount. Only on Bandcamp. But listen to some of it. What do you think? And come back in the comments and tell us what you think of Oongow. And that's apparently, I don't know if that's a surfing reference or not. And for the latest in action rock, garage rock, and classic and legacy bands, come back here to Action Rock Corner. We'll have it for you. And remember, have fun with your music. Oongow, surf rock is fun. That's important. Remember, fresh music is as important as fresh food. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again soon.